Hello, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today I am here with my friend and colleague, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Carolina from California Cover Ups, and we're the Biz Chicks. We're here with coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations here live and in the clubhouse. How's everybody doing over in the clubhouse? We just want to give you a shout out. And for those of you who will be watching on the replay, we want to thank you for your time, one and all. So, with that, on Mondays, we always begin with a conversation about different thoughts that come to our mind. And today, Francine has a wonderful thought that I think we ought to explore. Fran, what's up today?
Well, in the light of we're all in business and we got into business for a particular reason,
Mm.
there are opportunities that come across our path, but the opportunity, when those opportunities come, they come in the form of, oh, you can make more money.
Mm.
Oh, um, this will get you more money too. If you do this, you can have more money, and you can yeah, you can get more money. Just do this and this will bring you more money. Start this, walk the dogs, drive the car, um babysit, different things that do bring you money, but are
Mm-hmm.
they um your passion? I was trying to talk and type, and multitask does not work. So passion, purpose. Is it your
Mm-hmm.
passion and your purpose, or are you just doing it for the money? And so today we're talking about passion, purpose, prosper. The money
Mm-hmm.
follows the purpose.
Because your heart is in it.
Right. The money, because you can run, and you'll run and do some things, but is it sustainable? Is it something
Mm.
that you're going to do, like the diets that are out? There are some diets that say you can just eat butter and fat all day long, but is that sustainable? At some point you can like, oh, I can't take another piece of bacon, or whatever
Mm-hmm.
it is. It's not sustainable.
Mm.
Where
Okay.
your reasons, and we're talking about your why, has to be sustainable. It can't just be about the money.
Okay.
The money is
Yeah.
important, but
Yeah.
it just can't be all about the money. Oh, because you'll find yourself jumping from, or we'll find ourselves jumping from this to that to this to that, just because it has a dollar attached to it. Yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
made money with that, but will you make money with that? Is it your passion? Is it your purpose? If it's not your passion or your purpose, you're
Mm-hmm.
probably not going to derive the income or the prosperity that you wanted, because it's not your drive or your purpose.
And you probably won't have as much longevity. How you doing this morning, Cecilia? So good to have you in the house. Yeah, because if your heart's not in it, you're not going to keep it up. You're not going to keep plugging at it
How
because
many
it's boring because you're not interested in it.
uh anybody in the clubhouse can weigh in? Let's see. I think I need to. Well, if you want to weigh in, just raise your hand and I'll get you in. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing: is it your
Uh,
Cecilia says she's still trying to find her purpose and passion.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have a suggestion on how to find your purpose or passion? I'm talking to all of these accomplished ladies in this room, in Clubhouse and online. Can you give Cecilia some pointers on how to find her passion and purpose?
I know for me, Your purpose and passion is the thing that you wake up with and you step right into. You can talk about it at any given time. You got to do it. If you're not doing it, you feel like it's on hold, it's on pause. That's how you find your purpose and passion.
I heard Miles Monroe say, your purpose is what you'd rather be doing.
Okay.
You
That
know what I
makes
mean?
sense.
It's the
When
thing.
you
It's like, dang, I wish I can get off work so I can go do this. So the purpose and the passion brings the prosperity. We think that we've been told, we may not think it, but okay, Dr. Tachi, you got a comment in here. What would you do for free without complaint?
There's purpose. You just love doing it.
Right. And it will eventually bring you prosperity. Now, it may not bring you billions, but it will bring you to a point where you can access the resources to improve your way of life, because the prosperity, and it flows toward purpose. The funds begin to flow toward your purpose. The resources that you need to get things done, you'll find it. You'll hear people talking about it. Oh, I tried this particular tool and it helped my business be better. Maybe that'll help you, right?
Okay.
Okay. Carlos has jokes. He's taking over for Mark today. What would I do for free without complaint? I guess my laundry. Okay. Carlos Phoenix, welcome to the conversation. So what is it, do you agree? Is this a conversation we're having around coffee, water, tea, passion? Have you found that your passion has brought you prosperity? And when I say prosperity, I don't mean, like I said, billions of dollars in the bank, but you're doing real well and you're not lacking for things. Anybody can weigh in. We have Taisha and Ann. Dr. Tachi's weighing in over here on Facebook too. What happens?
We want to give people a chance to raise their hand over there in Clubhouse. But I want you to know that when you love something, it's just in you. And there's something planted in each one of us that we need to acknowledge and then just let it flow. I think we're waiting for things like money and opportunity and time, and all of those things are in us. We just don't realize it.
So since you brought this up, you do California cover-ups. You started that because you love to sew.
And I loved the results that I saw on women's faces when they put them on and could see that they really are beautiful.
And we're not talking about the cover-ups being beautiful, although they are. We're talking about the women being beautiful. So your passion and your purpose was to help other people feel better about themselves in a wonderful, right, in a garment that helps them. Maybe they have flaws here and there, but a cover-up,
it flatters every figure.
Right. So but your passion was, you were doing something else when we met. I think you were doing, what was the name of that company? Because I was like,
oh, Meet Me There. We were just
I was like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So
because it was a collaboration. It's we were vending. So it was like, meet me at the vending place. But people they had no idea what we were selling.
Right. So,
Mhm.
but your passion, you were selling a little bit of everything. But then
Because
when
there were
you,
three of us. Yeah. Mhm.
yes, but when you honed in on your fashion, your fashion passion, when you
Mhm.
honed in on that, then it began to take shape and you began to earn income from it. Um, and we had to recognize that you were earning income even though you didn't see it until you started tracking it.
Correct. And the other thing is because it was a collaboration, you know, when you first start, sometimes you have fears and concerns that it won't work. So you want to work with other people so that you have feel like you're not in this by yourself.
Right.
But as you work your passion, you gain confidence. You gain and you learn to be more courageous and to seek out information. So you're going to have courage. You're going to have courage, curiosity to go get the information that you need, and then that will build your confidence, and you'll begin to um, become resilient, if you will.
Yeah,
Hmm.
live stream master, I do believe this is Carlos. He
Hmm.
says,
Hmm.
um, business by yourself is pretty tough.
Hmm. Hmm.
And that is
Especially
why,
if you've never been in business before.
right. And that's why Biz Chicks is here because we want all of us to get together.
Hmm.
We have a Facebook user. I'm thinking this might be
Boxables, yeah,
uh,
Claudia, maybe.
Claudia, maybe. The world can't stop talking about food health. I don't expect my knowledge of food to have a price tag. Um,
Hmm.
oh, the world can't stop me talking about food health. And she says, I don't expect my knowledge of food to have a price tag. So she's passionate about food,
Hmm.
and you can tell in her presentations and everything there's a passion behind it,
Hmm.
and there are people who are willing to pay for that. I'm in the real estate industry, and it's dawning on me and continues to dawn on me. People will buy, you put up something for sale, somebody's going to buy it.
Yep. Carlos says, knowledge of food does have a price tag. That's how nutritionists get paid. Yes, yes, it is, Carlos. And also, people want information about how to do better in their
Mhm.
diets and how to, have better health. So all of those, they're seeking out people with that information, and they are willing to pay for
People with that passion,
it.
because here's the thing, you don't want to go to the person that's just doing it for the money, because they're going to cut corners to just
Mhm.
be able to take your money. But the person who is passionate about food, health, they are going to give you, they have done the research, they
Mhm.
have gone all in, they're going to go deep,
Yes.
and they're going to give you
Mhm.
information. And when you pay for it, you feel like, wow, I've gotten so much from this because they went all in. It
Because they're
wasn't
bringing value. It's what they
right.
love. So they're constantly doing research and bringing you the latest information.
When it's not your passion, you probably don't do the research.
You probably don't read nutrition magazines or nutrition magazines about food magazines.
Or you don't show up prepared or what have you. So a friend of mine was going to go look at a car yesterday, I think it was. They were
Mhm.
looking at, she was going to go look at the car, and the young lady that was helping her, it was a young lady in the car sales industry that
Okay.
is rare. So, but the thing was, she said the young lady had no clue about the car that my friend wanted to purchase. They hadn't studied on it. If I'm going to work a car lot, I'm not going to work it like a job. I'm going to work it
Mhm.
like this is my business. Why? Because I need to know about every car that's on the lot. How does it function? Why is it, gas mileage, whatever it is, because that's my passion. When it's not your passion, you just kind of like, read the brochure with the bullet points and don't know anything else, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If it's a passion, you go deep to make sure that you share the passion correctly. And we got
Okay.
some
Mark says this about passion.
let's start with Carlos.
Okay.
Carlos, I think her and him, and anyway, yes, Carlos, I understand. I'm just saying this is something I would contribute for free.
Talking about nutrition.
That sounds like Claudia. So yes, she would contribute it for free, but she does get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Mark says, your passion is not always your purpose, but if it's not, it is a clue.
Interesting.
Nice, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos says, I had to be told that my knowledge had monetary value by a producer at NBC. So I started live streaming master. And I'm telling you, follow Carlos, follow live streaming master. Because he's over here on Facebook. Carlos, are you using Clubhouse to talk about live stream tips and things? Because people need help, so much help on their live streams. The best ways to get it done. Carlos, I think, was the first person that I heard talk about doing live stream with iPhones, 3 or 4 different cameras.
Wow. Okay. And we did use that knowledge, Carlos. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but he's a live streaming master is what he does. So follow the people that are in this room because they have a wealth of information that they share. We just want to bring everybody together in the space so that we can all talk about it and say, okay, Carlos can help you and Dr. Tachi as well, because Dr. Tachi,
oh my goodness,
she's all things media and all things television, just broadcasting
production,
in general. Yeah. So we have these different passions, and your passion and your purpose should prosper you, is what we're saying. The money follows the passion. Money will run away from you if you're just running after money.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a foot race.
Because it's like, yeah, okay. Some people don't, they're not vested in it. They're not in it, like there are people who start something, it's like, oh, I'm bored, and they stop. And they got customers who are now looking for that. Dr. Carlos said,
money's
playing hard to get. It does run from you because you're inconsistent. Part of the people, I'm not going to say you personally, people are inconsistent, and therefore they don't have the stream. When we lock in and figure out the purpose, the money follows. Dr. Tachi says, passion plus purpose equals prosperity. Thank you, Dr. Tachi. It comes, and it may not come in a gush, and you're going to have to work too. That's the other thing. A lot of people think that the passion and purpose, you don't have to work. Oh yeah, you got to work. You're going to work hard. And other people are like, why are you doing all of that? It don't take all of that. Yeah, it does take all of that. It took Dr. Tachi whatever amount of years that she went through university. It took making the connections and talking to different people. And Dr. Tachi knows people.
Okay.
We don't sometimes know what everybody knows, all of the background that they have, like Terry's credentials. If we started rattling them off, I was like, you did what? And you did what?
God is good.
Well, we don't
Mhm.
know that, but we can avail that.
Oh, it is Claudia. She says, this is Claudia saying this morning. Let's see.
She said, I completely agree. You hit it on the nail. You have to work your passion. It's never a get rich quick scheme.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so we talked about Henry Ford, I guess, Friday. Henry Ford did not make his Model T car just to be, for the money, because there was no model, there was no business model. He was doing something that was a passion. One, his wife wanted to get her dress out of the mud and the whole horse poop. So if you have a horseless carriage, you don't have all of the things that come with the horse, right? So he created the horseless carriage for a purpose. There was a reason behind that. And then when he created one, other people probably started asking, hey, where can I get one? And now he's
true.
building them. Hope I'm not messing up history too much, but he starts building them. He created the first assembly line to get them out. He repeated the process over and over again, but he had a purpose. There was a purpose for the computers, for Apple and Mac, and for Microsoft and PCs. There was a purpose. They're doing this stuff in the garage in the middle of the night. They are, getting together with computer groups, and there's circuit boards, and they're trying. The first thing that was when they were start selling a Mac, they were selling just the skeletons, because they were selling it to people who would like to put together their own computer.
Builders.
It wasn't all packed together like now. We have a whole, iMac.
It's already in the form factor. You just plug it in, plug and play. Yeah.
Yes. So these people had a purpose. The money followed afterwards. We can talk about Tesla. He tried, okay, so we have Model T Ford, and Henry Ford, I think, was the first person to do electric, but the combustible association people didn't like it. OPEC don't like it right now either, but okay, well, maybe they don't like it a lot, but anyway, so people didn't like it. People were going to come, don't understand what you do. They poo-poo the idea. Your friends and families, like, what they doing now? Okay, they may not ever get you until they get you. They're like, oh, they couldn't see it. A lot of parents don't see the potential that the kids have, because they probably thought Steve Jobs was crazy. What is he doing? He's dropping out of school. We don't pay good money for him to go to school. What is going on? Bill Gates didn't graduate either.
Well, Claudius is here. Also true. Do you know how many times I changed my approach and business model to get the word out?
Right. So, and you keep tweaking stuff. COVID hits. Okay, how are we going to pivot to make this work? You don't give up on your passion or your purpose just because something, a crisis hits. You dance, you roll. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of, the military movies where they're running with the gun and they had to drop and roll and pop back up and do whatever they need to do to get to the other side. But you don't quit. If Steve Jobs or Bill Gates or any of them would have quit, we wouldn't be sitting here doing this live stream. And all of the different individuals that have come behind what they've done and built upon what they've done. That's why I like tech history, because everything has been built on something else.
And on small beginnings too.
Very small beginnings. Carlos says, my biggest failure took 3 years and lost $24 million. You get back up and you try something else. Carlos, you need to tell that story in a book. people need to understand that it's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you follow your purpose, you follow your passion, and then you prosper. Are you in it for the long haul? Or is this just like Claudia mentioned, a get rich quick? Because you don't get rich quick. Carlos said, divorce made me homeless, and now I'm trying to build a new media business. He's building come on. In the midst of that, some people would have just laid down, like, why is it not working? And okay. I think I heard somebody said, everybody that comes to your life is everybody. What is it? What was I heard it yesterday? Everyone that comes into your life has a purpose, either for you to recognize that they shouldn't, that they to cause something to grow in you. Everybody's in your life for a season. They may not be there forever, but they came through in a season. Mm-hmm. And we can embrace the season, okay? And when the season is over, the season is over. Mm-hmm. But everybody has come through for a season. You're going to learn something from them. And you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the people that we thought, oh my gosh, we're going to just be great friends and pals forever. And then they do something to betray you. Okay, so now that is a lesson that you have to learn. What red flags? Mm-hmm. What?
Well, there's a
quote before that.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Carlos says, doesn't matter how many times you fail. Life is short. Keep pushing and trying. Yes, indeed, Carlos.
Right. So we are talking about passion plus purpose equals prosperity. And we see it all over. Everything that we see around us, every product that we have purchased was somebody's passion, somebody's purpose. Okay, so there's a lamp. There are so many different types of lamps. Somebody is going to buy it. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. How many? Okay, there are ring lights, and then there are these ring lights, and my ring light does this, but they're all ring lights. Then there's the Lume Cube. So now there's the Cube light, and then the Cube light, and somebody else. There are so many lights, and how many tripods are there? How many kinds of scissors are there? Mm-hmm. How many composition books? No, our composition book is colorful. Ours is black and white. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at every product that I have in my house. Somebody had the passion to put it out. Somebody took it and put it out. I have a stationary bike, an indoor bike. How many variations of the indoor bike? There's Peloton, Echelon, somebody else. But they all push their passion forward. They push their purpose forward. I want to get this kind of bike because it's easier to ride, or it helps people who are more seasoned and it's easier on their knees and blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, every bit of everything is there. And somebody's going to buy it.
That's true.
But they can't buy it if it's not out there, if we didn't put it out, if we didn't put our purpose out there for them to be able to partake of it. It'll just be sitting in our closet. Mark said there is no such thing as a mistake. The worst thing that can happen is that you realize that you could have been made a more effective choice given your intention.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. So what's your passion? What's your purpose? Find it and then prosper. That's all I got today. Terry?
I just want to thank everybody who's been listening today. Before we close, we want to make sure that we don't have any comments over in the clubhouse.
Yolanda, you got anything?
We just want to make sure that everybody had an opportunity to express their feelings about their passion, purpose, and the ability to prosper, how those things all work together. In the meantime, tomorrow, Tuesday, we'll be talking with Terry Johnson online about digital marketing strategies. Also on Wednesday, we'll be here with Coach Karen talking about your money and your mind. And the ability, yeah, exactly. And the ability to prosper daily. In the meantime, then Thursday, we'll be talking Happy Healthy Habits with Robin Shimizu and friends. And we'll be back Friday to talk tech in English. Don't be scared. Come on in and talk to the Tech Divas on Friday. We wish you well and a happy Memorial Day. And
actually, Labor Day.
It's Labor Day. Okay, we want to thank you, and we hope that you'll rest on Labor Day because that's its purpose.
And Mark has a comment here. He says, and if you can't find it,
he can help you.
He can help you. So make sure you're following Mark. Follow Mark's blog too.
Yes.
Follow his blog. And follow Carlos as well. Carlos, where are you that you are saying good night? You must be somewhere else. But
thank you, Cecilia, for tuning in.
Right, and everybody live and on the replay.
Thank you. We thank you.
Everyone came in through Clubhouse. We just want to say thank you.
Claudia, we love you. We hope you're still doing those wonderful picnics.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You're still in. And Carlos, I hope you are staying safe.
All that's
there was flooding there. I'm not sure how that worked.
How it may have affected you.
Yeah.
And to all those watching around the country, we wish you well.
Around the world.
That's true. And around the world, with all the different events that are going on. We got fires in California, different things going on. It is our desire for you to be safe, well, and prosperous. And so with that, remember to go to the front of your own line. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.